Well, hey guys, it's me, and I wanna talk to you guys about something. Okay, about the reason why I made that Fourth of July war video last night. It's about last night, and it all started when I started watching WWE Monday Night Raw, and then they were celebrating the Fourth of July as well. It was like a Fourth of July edition of Monday Night Raw. So I started watching it, and all of a sudden fireworks come up, and I was still watching Monday Night Raw, and all of a sudden we heard fireworks come. We heard fireworks get even louder. Sounds like it was all over the place. It distracted me a bit from watching wrestling. When it turned to night, things it got even louder, and I couldn't hear it, so I turned up my television and it made it louder so the fireworks won't disturb me. And then I came downstairs to find where the fireworks are shooting at. To find where the fireworks are shooting at. And I couldn't find any. I couldn't find them. All I heard was boom, 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 bang, crackle. That's all I heard. No no exposure anywhere. And and then I went back upstairs to watch Monday Night Raw, to watch wrestling again, and make sure there there are no more loud noises. And then and then I again come downstairs. When I heard and when I heard those fireworks from the front to the back, from the left and to the right, I stopped at the front door and the front window, and I started looking on my street, like from the left and from the right. I tried to look for some fireworks there, and and then I said, this is most definitely going on YouTube. I know it. Indeed it will. And so I grabbed my tablet, came back downstairs. I must have left the windows open before I did that. Then I turned on the tablet camera and asked my mom if I could use the screen door so I can get a better view of the fireworks. And they were loud as they ever could be. They were so loud. You see, exactly as I mentioned in the video last night. When when I get too close, when I get like really close up to a firework or firecracker, it it gets louder. And like when I'm in a far distance of fireworks, it makes me safe. Or like if I'm like a meter close, it gets less silent. It gets less loud. Like yeah, like I filmed that other one down the street, and it went boom all the way up. They were shooting it up into the sky, and boom. And mom told me to quit yelling. I had, and I told her I had to yell. I had to, and because I can't speak up. I wasn't well. No, it's not. No, it's not that I had to yell. I wasn't. I wasn't yelling. I was trying to speak up. That's all. I didn't I didn't want to yell. I was trying to speak up because the fireworks were so loud. I can't even hear myself talk. And then I made a funny voice saying, and also in the video I made a funny voice telling me, "Come on, get up here." That was the sound of Monday Night Raw trying to call me. Because it was still on and I was still filming. Probably shouldn't have. Probably shouldn't have, but the fireworks was begging for it. It was begging for it to be filmed. Indeed it was. So I stopped filming, went back upstairs, watched some more wrestling, and finally got to finish the whole thing, and yet some fireworks were still going. And finally the 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 show ended at 11 p.m. and yet they were still shooting fireworks. They were still shooting fireworks. And in that time, it was starting to drive me crazy. And I couldn't take it anymore. And then I was getting ready for bed. Well, before I got ready for bed, Mom came down and wanted to show me something because today I'm going to a pool party today. Still, I got a few hours left before I leave. So she told me she was trying to teach me how to lock the doors from the outside. Yeah, she told me. I mean, she told me how to unlock how to lock the doors from the outside. And that way, we don't have to worry about criminals or thieves trying to rob this house. You know how we feel when people rob our houses. We we get we get angry and frustrated and we call the cops. So and as the teachings are done, and while the teachings and now that the teachings are done, I go back upstairs and get ready for bed. And and then I mentioned to her, if these guys don't stop shooting these fireworks till midnight, somebody around this area is gonna call the police, and they're gonna be in more serious trouble than they ever will. Right? And they don't want that. And then after midnight, I said it again. If they don't stop, someone around the area is gonna call the cops, and they're gonna be in more trouble than they ever will. It was like 1 a.m. It was like 1 in the morning now, and yet I still heard some fireworks. Still heard some fireworks from outside in the distance. All I heard was some loud booming. Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, seriously? Seriously, cut it out with the fireworks. The holiday is over. It's midnight. I mean, the holiday is over. Get over it. Stop shooting your fireworks and go to bed. Bunch of firework hypocrites. They just don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to prevent people from sleeping. They thought it was the 4th of July still. Idiots. And finally, it's morning. And before Mom left, Mom told me that I need to call her when my dad's coming to come get me. And and she tells me I need to call her. And I already know how to lock the doors from the outside. And also she wants me to put Jackie in his cage before I leave. Currently, Jackie's probably upstairs asleep in my bed right now. He's still sleeping. He's probably tired from last night. Probably the fireworks probably must have kept him up. Yeah, something like that. And then and here I am now. So telling you guys everything about the 4th of July last night via YouTube video. Well, my breakfast is on that stove there. I need to go and eat this and then probably get ready for the pool party today. As long as it doesn't rain or storm, as long as that won't happen, then we'll be fine. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna get out of this. So if you'd be so kind to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Google Plus, do something. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July last night. I know I did, because it was crazy. But at least I still had fun doing it anyway. I'll see you soon.